Salutations my lovelies, welcome to my channel. My name is Martin. I'm Luclevion. For all my new and old subscribers, welcome back. As you can see by the title of this video, we're going to be doing another Who Are You Going to Marry? So yeah, your future spouse. We're going to get as much info as possible. For some of you this may be a confirmation, for others of you some brand new information. You may know them, you may not, you may have seen them. This could be like your twin flame soulmate, an ex, your current boyfriend, girlfriend, or fiance, somebody you have a crush on. I'm also checking for homosexuals and heterosexuals couples. So this is a collective reading, so pick only those parts of the information which you feel with your gut feeling and discard the rest. The zodiacal signs which are going to come throughout the reading can be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, or your future spouses. Numbers can be angel numbers which you are seeing, somebody's life path, somebody's birth date, the date of a month, months, also like the digits of somebody's like last home address, street address, state address, the phone number. You get me. Before we move to the pick a cards and all of the other jars, I just have some quick, I just want to ask you if you could please give me a like and watch this video for more than 10 seconds, because this is really going to help me, especially with the YouTube algorithm, which has been let's say not so good in the past years. So yeah, so that my video could be seen by more people, for which I'll be very much thankful, my lovelies. Also, if you would like to contribute even more, you can leave down a comment, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and also click on that notification bell switch, and every time when I post a new video you're going to be notified. Now, for those of you who are already acquainted with me and my services, down below in the timestamp markers you're going to find the usual time markers or timestamps to jump right into the pick-up pile or the trip piles. And for the others of you, down below in the description box you're going to find other valuable information, such as which tarot and oracle decks I'm using today, my other social platforms where I post additional pick a cards, videos, tips, etc. How to tip me, for which I'll be very much thankful. At least I'll be able to treat myself to some delicious coffee. A shout out to all the other coffee lovers. Yeah, how to book a personal reading with me via my email address down below. How to do a pick a card if this is your first time. And at last but not least, I am not sugarcoating my readings. Also, I'm sorry if I'm sounding a bit strange. Yeah, it's still Mercury retrograde with the other planets, and I am a bit tired. So yeah, thank you very much, and bear with me. So you see this lovely thumbnail which Martin for the Future has created. You have three options. Let's say pile number 1, 2, and 3. You can pause the video, honey. Take your time. If the messages resonate in all of the three piles because you were guided there, that's a blast. Fine, we love it. But if any of the messages do not resonate with you, don't be sad, bitter, or more gloomy, because my videos are usually timeless. That being said, that means that in several days, months, weeks, or years, you might be guided back to see those, to see this video. So, okay, without any further ado, let's start with pile number 1. Pile number 1, hello, this is your reading. We are starting with 3 pre-shuffled cards, to get the main energy vibes. I haven't seen them. Now, before we start, some protection is to protect us here and now from any unwanted the influence of any unwanted like spirits, people, entities. And I'm also going to ward them off even more using my bell. So if you're sensitive to sound or you're wearing your headphones, I suggest lowering down the volume or muting the video for a couple of seconds. I'm going to ring the bell 3 times. Okay, we are starting. Okay, how I said it like 3 times, I was reminded of how Mercer from the Little Mermaid said to Ariel 3 days. So the Little Mermaid could be significant for both of you. Some of you may look like Prince Eric or Princess Ariel. Somebody loves like the sea, sailing, somebody's like very fit. I'm getting like enjoying eating like fish, sushi. Somebody could be a pescador. That means that, if you don't know, a pescador means somebody who doesn't eat meat unless it's provided from the fish, if you could say so. Yeah, I'm getting somebody who is like an adventurer, going on adventures. A botanist, like loving flowers, like a gardener. I'm having Covent Gardener in London. Some of you may be English or from English heritage. You may go to London, you may meet in London, your future spouse may be in London. So let's see. Maître spirituel. There in French, you're going to travel like a spiritual master. Renouvelez grâce à vos cours, sciences et séminaires. So, you heal thanks to your courses, sciences, and seminars. So, somebody connected to spirit, I'm seeing. I'm getting like a Lightworker, like a Reiki master, somebody who's dealing with Akashic records. Channeling messages like a channeler. I'm getting like, okay, I'm getting happy, like the Egyptian god of the river Nile, happy, like with the rivers, and it sounds like happy. I'm so happy. By Pharrell Williams could be something like the song. Yeah, I'm getting somebody who's like quite chilled, quite serene, quite tranquil. Like they may have like that type of hippie vibes about them, like long hair, even if they are a man. At the end of the video, we're going to be drawing 6 of my character traits cards. It sounded like trade cards, so maybe you or them collected like collectible cards, or you still do, like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. You get me? Something connected like with cards. Oh my god, which was this game? I just right now remember that like there was like a very popular game for which I also have bought cards. It was during 2003 to 2004 or 5. No, 2005-6. I forgot the name. I think it was called Magic. And they were like the elements, something in those lines. I don't know why. I'm getting Goliath, David and Goliath from the Bible. They may seem like not so strong, but they're like stronger, or they may be like big and buff like a bodybuilder. That's interesting. I'm hearing somebody saying, I heard that's neat. Somebody might say that's neat or they are neat. Okay, we have Capricorn, an earth element. Ambitious, realism, and methodical steps. So it's not necessary for them to be a Capricorn, but they may have those traits, like very driven, like into work, like working, building their character, like self-disciplined. I'm hearing that they have great morals, like a great value of morals. Quite vigor. I don't know why. What did this mean, vigor? These words randomly like pop into my head. Vigor meaning vigor, physical strength and good health. Okay, I'm loving this, and this is a word which I rarely use. Vigor. Okay. Yeah, we love these cards. We have an artist. Also, you can pause the video to translate and get like the aspecto luminoso, aspecto sombrio. Yeah, they definitely like love to. And we have Flora, and for those who have watched Ring Scoop, Flora's boyfriend is Helia. He is Helia, who is like very into arts and crafts, like creative, like a pacifist. So they may be like a pacifist, like not in the sense that they are in a, like if they are not in danger, like if they are in danger, they are not going to be able to defend themselves. But I'm hearing them say that physical violence and physically solving problems, it's not their forte, it's not their style, let's say. Yeah, creativity. My crown chakra is like doing something, like it's pulsing, it's vibrating, so connected with the higher realms. I would be surprised if they're like being guided to do those projects because of their higher self. Yeah, they are a visionary. Maybe they have a visionary board, or you. I'm hitting dice. Somebody like throwing dice. Да или не, не или да. И за всичките групи ли? Да или не или да. Okay, this was interesting. Wait for 1 second. I literally have astrological dice and I'm being guided to use them right now. This is interesting. Okay, so now let's see with the astro dice. Honestly, I haven't used them in ages and I nearly forgot that I had them. So what else about? Okay, we have Jupiter with Cancer in the 8th house. And the 8th house is Scorpio. So, yeah, being blessed and with Cancer. Cancer are emotions and the moon. I'm getting the Queen of Cups. We're going to see if it's going to come out. Also on the timer it was 0808. Check out this angel number 0808 or Team Flame number. Also a 888 888. You might be seeing those signs, you might be guided. So okay, interesting. Can you see them from here? I think yes. Wait, I'm going to put it like here for the time being. Or not. Okay, we're going to see. So they're like being blessed in their like spiritual field, like with the occult, magic, tarot cards, divination. Even if they're not like practicing those types of art or self-expression, let's say, of divination, they may be intrigued by like reading, healing people. Yeah, I'm getting like very chill vibes, like very cool vibes from them, like cool as in they look awesome. And yeah, I keep hearing like a pacifist. They don't want problems, they don't want like any negative like energy, chaotic things. Yeah, I'm hearing that they're like a very chill guy, let's say. Let's see with... Yeah, also they're quite tolerant is what I'm getting. Accepting people for who they are. Let's see with the tarot cards. Because I'm intrigued. I saw the strength card with Leo. We're going to see if this card is going to come out. So please, Holy Spirit, 4 cards for pile number 1. Who are they marrying? Okay, those are too many cards. There was the strength. Yeah. Sorry. 4 cards, not 5. And one of them was Strength. Okay, we have the King of Cups. I was telling about the Queen of Cups, but we have the King of Cups with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, I forgot to say the Queen of Cups is Scorpio. The King is Cancer. Here's the King. Maybe some of you were a royalty in a past life, like a king or a queen. I'm getting divine counterparts. Yeah, very intuitive, like very in with their higher self. Okay, I'm going to put it like here. Yes. Okay, somebody may say yes or... Okay. They may be younger than you. Okay, we have the Empress and how she fell on the King of Cups. Okay, we have the Empress. Venus energy, being Taurus or Libra. This is a person who tends to their beauty. I'm getting like high beauty standards, like I'm getting clear denial from Monster High, so they may be interested in ancient Egypt. Maybe you have had a past life there. Like all about history, magic, the occult, drama, but drama like the theater, acting out, like going shopping, taking good care. Also with the Empress, maybe they're like creating their own project, they're like starting their own projects, like very creative. You have an artista. And with Capricorn, I'm getting like a very grounded energy in the sense like they're not so flighty. I'm hearing for some of them maybe they have been quite flighty, quite airy before, but now they're more like grounding and maturing. Okay, 2 more cards, please. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Lovely, with Earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I almost said Cancer. And Capricorn is the opposite of Cancer. So I wouldn't be surprised if you like astrological opposites like Leo and Aquarius, Pisces and Virgo, Capricorn and Cancer. You get me. I'm getting that they're like well with money, or they're going to be like rich. Whoop, this card just flew. You didn't say it. We have the Emperor with Aries and Taurus, but mostly Aries. And we have a divine counterpart. We have the Empress and the Emperor. Yeah, they're like physically strong. They may still have some control issues about like controlling narratives. This and that. Oh, I'm going to do it like this or that. This is fine, yeah. Like this cartoon, like this is fine. And at the bottom we have the Three of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I would like to give them a hug because they have suffered quite a lot. Yeah, people may see them and say, oh my god, like pile number 1's husband, they're like so strong, so nonchalant, so you get me. But this is because they have been hurt, like backstabbing. My crown chakra is like doing those like little tingles, let's say, on the top of my head, so I'm getting a crown, so wearing a crown. We literally have 3 crowns. We literally have 3 crowns. Coronation. Pile number 1. Your future spouse is somebody with a huge heart. A lot of blessings. They're sweet. They love to hug, to embrace people. I'm getting the vibes of a cheerleader, like nevertheless if they were actually a cheerleader in high school, or they're just like, this is like their character, their demeanor. You go, honey, you're going to do just fine, like don't worry, we're going to celebrate, like you can do it, you can do it. D-O-I-T, do it, you know? Something good like with gymnastics, like bring like very sporting client, like athletically built, flexible. I'm getting Elastic Girl from the Incredibles. I forgot her name, like her civilian name. Elastigirl, like Mr. Incredible's wife. But when she like settled down, maybe they're like thinking about settling down, having children. They they love to have like a family. They're like very mature, very reasonable, like the voice of reason, if you will. Very grounded. We're loving this energy. Let's see with the Oracle of the Mermaids. But yeah, this is a person with whom you're going to enjoy spending your time, because I'm seeing you both sitting on a dock. Is this like a dock of, like the dock of a lake? Maybe they have been like a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout, or you going out like hiking, like sleeping in tents, like in nature, canoeing or rowing a boat. How is this in English? Karamotка, karam, grba. I don't even sorry, I just like booked how do you say in Bulgarian as well. You drive a boat. I think this is like drive boat. Oh my god, which was this like nursery rhyme? Drive your boat up down the stream. Drive your boat going down the stream. You get me. Now please down in the comments, please tell me which is like this nursery rhyme or how it goes. Probably you know what I'm talking about, but right now I cannot, like I'm blocked. Like I know the song, I know some parts, but it's not the whole deal. And yeah, I was going to say like being like I'm good friends with them, like even your best friend, not only like a lover and a love interest. Like essentially I'm trying to say the three pillars of a well-balanced relationship, we are going to have them with them, like friendship, love and sex. Okay, le sage du corail. So we have the sage of the coral. So coral jewelry, mermaids, 31, somebody could be 31 years old. Life path number 4. The 31st of April, which is Taurus, if there is like a 31st of April or May. Taurus or Gemini. Colonie, délicatesse, fragilité, œuvre créée sur de longues périodes. So colonies, delicacies, fragility, works of art created through long periods. I'm going to cover her just in case because of YouTube. But yeah, she's like very beautiful. Also, I forgot to say some of the physical characteristics in the cards can be their own. So we have dark long hair, fair skin like silver. Somebody could have like a tattoo, like I'm getting an arm sleeve on the back, nice cheekbones, like nice makeup, like smoking, like their makeup could be like mostly like in darker cool tones, natural tones. Okay, one more card. And with La Sagesse, this is like a sage. Again, High Priestess, High Priest, Sage. Okay. Le Corbolg. I'm going to cover her. Like, the art is very beautiful, but, you know, because of YouTube. They may have a blonde hair also down their hair, again with this seashell. Le Corbolg. Remède océanique sacré, ordre et désordre, choix. So, oceanic sacred remedy, order and disorder choices. Yeah, with those two cards, I'm getting that you literally are like opposites. Some of you may have like fair skin, the other could have darker skin, eyes, like fair hair, darker hair, light hair. Like opposites. I'm getting yin and yang, again with this divine counterpart energy. And one last card. So They could be like, again, like with healers, they don't like disorder and order choices. I'm getting the 7 of Cups of energy, but like helping people make the right choice. Guiding people. Encouraging people to listen to their intuition, to their heart. Yeah, connecting with the Marine Kingdom, okay. Transparence, so transparency, sorry. 35, somebody's biological age. Life path number 8. The 8 of August, which is Leo. Now we have 2, so the 2nd of January, which is Aquarius. Life path number 2. Transparence. Monoté, authenticité et présence. So honesty, authenticity, and presence. And I love, like, yeah, this purple color is gorgeous. They may like wearing purple, they may dress in purple. And this purple color reminds me of the crown chakra again. So connected like with the higher realms. This is like a very transparent, very honest people, like very authentical. They love being authentically themselves. Maybe in the past they have entertained people, but now they are not doing this. Honesty. Yeah, because again with the 3 of Hearts, they don't like dishonesty, lies, backstabbing, and which is underneath that? The Ace of Swords. Yeah, justice. Maybe they have been like a warrior, a knight in a past life, or you. Like, yeah, I'm getting that they're like a spiritual warrior. Spiritual warfare. I'm hearing demonology, which was like this very famous book during the witch trials. Malus Maleficus, something in those lines, but like in the sense, they're very knowledgeable about angels, demons, spirits, entities, extraterrestrials. I'm getting a library, so maybe they love going to a library, they work in a library, or they may be like a human library, but I'm not saying this like as something bad, as an offense. I'm also getting that they're like smarter than their biological age, also like you, like very full of wisdom. Let's see with the other cards. Those like physical traits, so pick whatever resonates and discard the rest. Okay, purple streaks in here. Pearls, a symbol of honesty, purity. Okay. We have Obescusmena, sorry about that. So depilated, so no body hair. We have Kafiavi, so brown eyes. Okay. 4 more cards, please. Okay, we have Rыжего Kusa, so ginger hair, gingers. We're loving this. They may have a birth date in the autumn because with those brown eyes and ginger hair, I'm getting like very autumnal vibes. Okay, Pleshiva, so both maybe because of a disease or they like shaving their head. Wearing a wig, or they're like shooting a film. Okay, we have studeni krajnici, like cold joints, I think it was called, like cold hands, cold feet. And one last card in fell right into the 3 of Swords. Okay, Krivogled, a Krivogleda, so I'm cross-sighted. So they may like wear contact lenses or glasses to see better. I'm getting like they may have a dog, especially a cocker spaniel, a friend of nature. Yeah, very sweet, very poised, very well mannered, polite, old school type of vibes. They do have like those regal type of vibes about them, like aristocracy vibes. I'm hearing down and under there was such a song. I don't know by whom. You can leave down a comment. As above and so below, like in Genesis, in the Bible, how the world was created. I'm getting mirror, so maybe they have a mirror, you have a mirror, doing like manifestation magic with mirrors. You may be like their mirror, their twin soul, twin flame soulmate, divine counterpart. Колко тях си ги срещали? 50-50. Да, или да. Okay, I'm getting that 50% of you already have met them, and the other half still hasn't met them. I'm seeing swans and dolphins. This could be like your spirit animal, theirs or yours. When there's like trouble, or they're like trying not to face a certain problem or situation, they usually like dive into their work, like workaholics. I'm seeing them like tapping on a laptop, so they may be like networking. Okay. I'm hearing something about finding the right answer, so they're like very knowledgeable. No, please excuse me, Paul number 1. They want to find the right situation, but like, yeah, we also covered that like they are very like family oriented, because Cancer rules the 4th house, which is like our home, our family matters. For some of you, I'm getting, for some of you, not all of you, that maybe they already have a child or children from a previous marriage. But if you would like to have children with them, like, there is no stop. I'm getting those images. What was it, like By the Dozen with Steve Martin? Like they had 12 kids from all ages to college, like from preschool to college. And basically he was like a baseball trainer, and he was offered a new job in a new town, so they moved out, and everybody was like miserable. The family was breaking apart, and then they went back, like, long story short, to their like home in their own house, and everything was like rainbows and sunshines, because it doesn't matter that I had a better paid job. The important thing is to be together with my family, where we love and we are appreciated. And yeah, okay, my lovelies, I'm going to leave your link right here. I hope that the message resonated. If so, please give me a like, comment down below, and subscribe to help me boost and grow my channel. My name is Martin. I'm Cavendish, my lovelies. I wish you all the very best. Move luck. Write me down below how things are turning out for you. Don't forget that you can always book a personal reading with me via the email address down below to get more like channel names, time frames, messages. And do not forget that I love you, love yourself, and I'll meet you next time. Bye bye. Pile number 2, hello. This is your reading. Now, if the scenery seems a bit changed, it's because I'm recording on another day. I have pre-shuffled the 3 first oracle cards to get mostly about their energy, their work, yeah, their zodiacal sign, let's say. We're also going to roll the astral dice. I have already put some protection mist, and I saged the place before we started. Now I'm going to ring the bell 3 times to ward any left traces of negative energy. So if you're sensitive to sound or wearing good headphones, I suggest lowering down the volume or muting it for a couple of seconds. Okay, we are starting. Okay, lovely. So the first card, who will pile number to marry? Étude. So we have, I'm studying. Étude. En lecture, la recherche et l'éducation vous aident à gagner de la confiance et de la clarté quant à votre carrière. So, reading, research and education are helping you to gain confidence and clarity in your work. So, they may be still may be a student like in school, university, in college, or having their PhD. They may be a professor or teacher, or they just like loving. They just love to learn. We have the owl, so they may be a night owl, like staying up late, reading, finding new information, or they just noticed that he has a keyboard, so using a computer, working through a computer. And this reminds me of the house of Ravenclaw. So if they're like in Harry Potter or you, the house of Rowena Ravenclaw could be of significance. I'm getting the... Sorry, because every time when I start channeling, it gets hot because the energy is building and I have to take off my sweater, so they may be... So during the cold months, they may be like dressing... like I'm underdressing this because like they're what was the word, the way they how to say, like the way they understand temperature, it's a bit different than other people, you know, like it's cold, it's a cold day, everybody's wearing sweaters, jackets, scarves, mittens, beanies, hat, they may be like underdressed, like just like with a t-shirt and all of that. Yeah, I'm also getting the King of Swords or the Queen of Swords, take whatever resonates. So they may be a bit like analytical, like trying to find logic to mind over emotions, if you will, to find like the logical thing. Like I'm getting Tekna from Wings Club. Like Tekna, she had emotions, like especially in the original series, she could do people, but it took her some time to realize that she has emotions, how she needs to express her emotions, and that emotions are not making her like weak, and sometimes you cannot find logic, if you will. Okay, we have Chiron, the healer, hurt and heal. Okay, so they may be a type of a healer, like a doctor, a nurse, like a Reiki master, a spiritual healer, a holistic healer, like a massager, like doing with massages, like spa, beautician, like taking good care of people. And the last card we have Sirvienta, which is a waiter or a waitress. Now you can pause the video to look at the aspecto luminoso, aspecto sombrio. Now this may have been a job like which they did like in the past, or they're like working as of now while they're like a student. I'm getting that they're like very tidy, very into cleaning the house, keeping things in order. They may be Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I'm getting Virgo and Capricorn as energies. A bit like workaholic. Now, because this means like a server, like of service, they may be of service to other people, like doing some kind with a light work mission, helping people, connecting with people. Maybe they had a Nokia, or they still have a Nokia. Let's see with the astral dice. What else about them? Okay, we have the 12th house with Capricorn, as I just said, and we have Mercury, which rules Virgo. So yeah, working in the 12th house, they may be like into spirituality, helping people, building some kind of a business, connecting with spirituality, This may be a hobby or a side-like business, entrepreneurship, like helping people communicate, healing like the throat chakra, having their own. I'm healing social media, so then maybe they have like social medias, like a podcast, being like a doctor, a psychiatrist, getting also a physician. Yeah, so you're definitely like helping and guiding people. We're going to see with the tarot cards in the GP. I'm loving those colors, so the aura may be green or purple-esque. They may have like a very strong heart chakra, crown chakra, or maybe they need to work through those two chakras, because we have high Chiron. So they might have been like bullied, hurt, helping people to heal from past traumas, PTSD, I think it was called, like the term generational trauma in past lives. And we have the owl, which as a symbol of a Minerva in the Roman mythology, or a Athena, like in ancient Greece. So Athens and Rome could be significant as cities. Maybe you're going to meet there, you have met there, marrying there, going on a honeymoon. One of you may have Greek or Italian origins, ancestors, maybe you had a past life. Yeah, I'm getting definitely smart vibes, but in the sense, if you are in a room with them, you're going to feel like the energy, like you feel calm, you feel at ease, you feel like you are literally in good hands. Yeah, something about their hands, maybe they have like scars, birthmarks, or they have unburned them because they like using their hands, like I'm seeing being like into blacksmiths, being a smith, like creating something with metal or glass or arts and crafts. So yeah, being like very handy, very crafty, especially like with Reiki Meisters. Healing and helping people. Okay, now let's see with the tarot cards. Also the physical characteristics, nevertheless I'm going to draw 6 cards off my deck to get like physical characteristics. Pick whatever resonates from those cards. I'm hearing that they're quite eager, quite blunt. Emily Blunt could be significant, like the British actress. Maybe some of you are British. Some maybe have the name Emily or Blunt as a surname. Or if they're a woman, they can look like Emily Blunt. Okay, this was fast. Тия да ги взема ли да или не? Не, или да. Also, her husband, I think he was called no, John Krasinski. There is your confirmation. He is American Polish. So Poland, Polish people, somebody's name could be John. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again. Maybe they're a bit reserved. Maybe they don't feel yet like being vulnerable, expressing their feelings to you, or they need to like to open up. Like this is like with Chiron. Какво е това? Колко от тях тук ги познават? Тук пак ли са 50 на 50, да или не? Не или да. 40 на 60, да или не? Не или да. Да или не. Колко 60 ги познават? Вече ги познават, да или не? Не или да. 40 ги познават, да или не? Не или да. Okay, I was just making sure 40% of you who are in this pile have already met them, like you know who is this, or this is going to be a confirmation, and 60 of you are yet to get to know them and have like those experiences. I'm hearing cerebral realms, something about their brain. Caesar. Okay, I'm hearing this. I just need to check it because I don't remember the full name in English. Cesarovo sečение. You know when mothers don't give birth like in the normal way for children? Цезарово сечение. Interestingly, I was born like this. So a cesarean section, yeah, this is like a cesarean section. When they have to like cut the stomach of the mother. Okay, this was important. So Caesar salad, somebody may love like Caesar salad. Maybe you have lived during the reign, like, and the life of Julius Caesar. Somebody might have a birthday in July, which is Cancer, or Leo. Somebody's name could be Julian, Julia, Romeo and Juliet could be significant names as Romeo and Juliet. Also, Caesar Palace in Los Angeles could be no, not in Los Angeles, in Las Vegas could be significant. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So they may feel like blocked. They have like things of they need to like work through intrusive thoughts, through like their healing. Maybe sometimes they escape, like they go introvert, or they're like isolating themselves because they have so many things to think about, to process, to think about, especially with Mercury and Capricorn. There's something about, okay, da ili ne, ne ili da. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Like you're going so searching, like fighting their true purpose, their calling. Also for some of you, if you know them, maybe you are still like in separation. You may have like separated, got a divorce because they weren't ready, or you have worsting things. I'm hearing yes, 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 and a confirmation for some of you. And maybe what we have here, and what did I channel at the beginning? I just love it. There is your confirmation, King of Swords, yeah. Because they were like thinking, if the grass is greener, if there is something more about me, are those my true feelings or not? Like, where is the logic? Come on, y'all. I just knew it when we got the King of Swords. A divine counterpart. Twin flame, soulmate. I just love it. We have the King and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, maybe you both are a bit like reserved, like with the thoughts of being hurt, trying to avoid your emotions, or not trying to be vulnerable about the situation. But nevertheless, yeah, working through those feelings. Sorry, I stopped because there is a broken wheel on my wheelchair, and sometimes when it falls down, like it falls off, I fell and the chair becomes unstable. Maybe this is like you maybe like an unstable relationship, because emotions need to be expressed. You need to say to each other how you're truly feeling, but nevertheless you have the potential, the vibes of being a power couple. Yeah, both of you are smart, are wise, intellectual. I'm getting yoga instructors, fitness instructors, beauticians. Maybe somebody works in retail, like a lawyer, attorney, having a wine cellar, having a wine business. There is a lot of potential in this pile. Like work-wise, as jobs, I'm getting that you are multi-talented. It's funny because with the Servienta, I'm getting the vibes of a chameleon. Like she may be a servant or a housemaid or a waitress, let's say, or a waiter, but they have the potential to become like a manager, a boss, to change careers. Like it's something temporary. Like it gives me like the page of like it gives me the energy of one of the pages, or all the pages, like growing. There is room for growing. Now let's see with the Mermaid Oracle. Probably I'm going to cover them because of YouTube. Nevertheless, there is nothing like sexual, let's say. They're just like pretty. You may be connected with the Marine Kingdom, or they... Okay, we have Le Retour d'Aphrodite, so the return of Aphrodite. I'm going to cover her, so blonde hair could be significant, having a great influence by Venus. I'm going to change the battery because it's going down soon. Maybe you are fighting in yourself, like recharging, like in separation, to heal your wounds, to be ready, to know what you want. We have number 13, so I'm hearing the 13th seal. Maybe there is such a prophecy, a book or a song. Look it out. Seals as animals could be your spirit animal. I'm going to see about that. And we have 2 dolphins, which are a sign of twin flame, reunion, soulmate as well. The 13th of April could be significant. The next time when you're watching this video, this is Aries, or we have the 4th of April, which is again Aries. Life path number 4, life path number 13. So, temple, naissance de la déesse, énergie divine, sacralisation. So, temple, the birth of the goddess, divine energy, and sacralization. So, Kundalini awakening, divine feminine energy, tapping into your divine feminine energy, like emotions, you get me? There's a lot of birth, a lot of potential, let's say. Yeah, definitely power couple vibes. I'm hearing Morocco. Maybe your wedding is going to be in Morocco, like in North Africa, in Casablanca, Marrakesh. I'm hearing also maracuya. Maybe some of you are eating maracuya. This is one of your favorite fruits. Maracuya flavors. As names, I'm getting a Marianne for girls, Mario, Marcus, Melanie, Melinda, Joy, Jessica. I just love how it flew. And how should I cover his face? Maybe they're trying to concentrate, but they keep thinking about you, or vice versa, like having this telepathic communication. And we literally have divination with number 15. So somebody's biological age, or 13, like I keep hearing again the 13th seal. Also, you may have a 2-year gap, like age gap. Life path number 6, the 15th of June, which is Gemini, the 6th of June, which is Gemini. Divination, prophétie, sort, destinée, chance, un futur soul. Divination, prophecy, magic, destined, and future chance. Okay, so there's your confirmation. So having like those something about your human design, like try to find what is your human design or theirs. Maybe you're going to work with human design. So yeah, some of you may be like a tarot reader, like into divination. You have this telepathic communication. I just want to see the 13th seal. Okay, actually this is a spell by Aisha from Wingscoop, again with Wingscoop, and at this picture we have Flora and Aisha, and I just have put Flora, so Wingscoop would be significant. So yeah, 13th seal is a harmonic spell by Aisha. So some of you may look like Aisha or Flora, so Latina or African American, I don't know if you can see them. Like purple color, like the crown chakra, connecting with the crown chakra, and seal, spiritual meaning. These creatures are seen as symbols of prosperity and abundance, notion of wealth in the natural world, Notka and Maka tribes. Maybe you have an origin, maybe you have been a part of the Notka or Maka tribes, or if I'm mispronouncing them. So Native Americans, indigenous people. Let's see with the other card. So abundance and prosperity awaits both of you. Like I'm getting separately, each of you is destined for wealth and prosperity, but when you're like together, like in physical union, things are going to get like doubled. Double dutch could be significant. Maybe you have played this game all day, like using a jumping rope, like being like very athletical. Maybe you know each other from childhood. We have a pregnant mermaid, so somebody who may be pregnant is going to be pregnant. We have 29. I'm going to cover her. Nevertheless, that this is a, so something may expect a child, or you're going to have a child, or this is the birth of your reconciliation in your project. 29, somebody's biological age. The 29th of November, which is coming, something may happen then, which is Sagittarius energy. This equals 11, so the 11-11 portal could be significant, like which past or the next 11-11 portal, like with Scorpio. La plémourie, me revient, spiritualité pragmatique, communauté, protection des océans. So the return of Lemuria, so a spiritual pragmaticity, communities, protection of the oceans. And this is like just like with harmonics, like season 5 of Wings Scoop was aquatical themed, like with oceans, protecting the oceans. So you may have been like a mermaid in a past life, being connected to the marine kingdom. I think I said it. So asking you to connect like with your emotion, with your spiritual gifts, nevertheless that you're like smart, you're like using your brains. So you may have had a past life in Lemuria, bringing Lemuria here on Earth, like building communities, like spiritual pragmatism and protecting the oceans. Okay, now let's see with the something about your ancestors, like your ancestors are helping them. I'm going to draw 6 cards from my physical characteristics cards. So pick whatever resonates and discard the rest. So please, Holy Spirit, 6 cards. What are the physical characteristics of Pamela Batu's future spouse? This can be about you. Okay, this flew right away. We have a musculist, so a muscular type of a bodybuilder. 5 more, please. Studeni Uncrinity, so I'm called joints, like hands or feet. I'm just going to see how is this called in English. Морисяване на крайниците. Some of you may be Bulgarians, or you know French speakers, so France is significant. Оресяване на крайниците. Оросяване. Dew on the limbs. The limbs? Do I say joints? Okay, limbs. Dew claw. The dew claw is a digit vestigo in some animals. Something about animal patterns. No, this is not the word. One more time. Oresiavane. It's not this. Irrigation of the limbs. Yeah, flushing it with a fluid, also called lavage. Irrigation of the limbs. I think this was like I'm not so sure. I have never thought about this word, so if you are an English speaker and you know what I'm trying to refer to, please write it down below in the comments. We are loving this and appreciating this. Okay, we have a mustache, so mustaches, body hair, okay, facial hair, but maybe body hair as well. 3 more cards, please. You have two зеленючі, so green eyes, or they have green in their eyes, so they could be like a colorful eyes, or blue. Okay, we have heterochromia, so maybe they have like a heterochromia. Me personally, I have a central heterochromia, which is a sign of divine gifts and all that. So long story short, my eyes are blue. This is how they are being written in my documents, but if you look at them, around the iris there is a bit like of yellow, gold, green color, so it's a central heterochromia, or a complete heterochromia, or some of you has a pet with heterochromia, pleshiva, so both. Some of you may be both, or shaving your head. And then we are almost at the end of our reading. We have long hair, we have brown hair, we have blue hair. We have dolphins, a bird, and we have dolphins and the owl. So yeah, somebody could literally be Sagittarius, or Sagittarius season could be significant, because Chiron, he is a centaur. Sagittarius, you know, Sagittarius is mostly depicted as a centaur. Archery, somebody may be good at archery, or using like a pistol. They love like shooting, shots are being fired at you. With this seer, somebody may call you like sir or seer, sire. Like in the bedroom, your name could be Severus, like Severus Snape. Slytherin house could be significant. Or this sir reminds me of the Bulgarian word for north, which is sever. So something from the north. You maybe had a past life in the north. Some of you may look like Viking, like a Scandinavian. I'm seeing like dolphins, shells, bubbles. So using the element of water, you feel great near a big body of water. You want to live near the ocean, you love the sea. The marine kingdom, going to aquariums, maybe you have an aquarium. И това, нещо друго има ли? Да или не? Не или да. Okay, my loves, I'm not picking anything else, so I'm going to leave your link right here. I hope that the message resonated. If so, please give me a like, comment down below, and subscribe to me posting around my channel. My name is Martin. I'm Luke Livion. I had the pleasure being your person and the for the day, my lovelies. I'm wishing you all the very best of luck. Rapid double luck and things that link out for you. Don't forget that you can always book a personal link with me via the email address down below in the description box and the first pinned comment, where we can channel more names, time frames, and messages from your person. And do not forget that I love you, love yourself, and I'll meet you next time. Bye bye. Salutations, my lovely spell number 3. This is your reading. If the scenery seems a bit changed, this is because I'm recording on another day. I forgot to sage your place, but I put some protection mist. And I'm going to ring the bell in a GP 3 times to ward off any life traces by negative forces, energies, people, entities, to protect these readings. Now to sage the space. You probably are seeing this. Lovely. Yeah, it's a bit messy. So yeah, if you're sensitive to sound, I suggest writing down the video or muting it for a couple of seconds. Maybe you're also wearing your headphones. I'm going to ring the bell 3 times. Okay, we are starting. Okay. What I'm picking up, maybe some of you need to see a doctor, something about your nose, your lungs. You know, like in the northern hemisphere we are entering winter, and you know, we have colds, flus, all that stuff. So so some of you need to see a doctor. For others of you like to hydrate, to protect your voice. or you need to work through your throat chakra, like meditation, guidance, Reiki. So yeah, I just needed to tell you that. Okay, we have the first card. Écriture, so writing. Vous guérissez, inspirez, enseignez et vous entretenez les sentiments avec les mots que vous écrivez. So you heal, inspire, teach and entreten les sentiments, and like have I have to check it, like entretenez les sentiments, like yeah, I'm going to check like the feelings with your words and what you are like writing. So some of you maybe are writers, loving like to read. You have a gift, maybe this is your sign that you need to unpublish a book if you like guided or your person. Let me just check this because I haven't seen this verb. Entretenez les sentiments. To maintain feelings. No, to nurture feelings. So, okay, to nurture feelings. Lovely. You may be like writing on a word, writing like letters. Maybe your future spouse is writing a letter to you, or vice versa. Yes, and the sage is still going. Колко са тук процентите? 50 на 50, да или не, или да. 30 на 70, да или не, или да. Последно. 30 ги вече ги познават, да или не, или да. 30 още не ги познават, да или не, или да. Последно, да или не. Okay, I'm getting that 30% of you still haven't met this person like you are about to meet, to have a rendezvous, and 70 of you already know who is this person, confirmations, and yeah. Jupiter, lovely, we have Jupiter with grow and expand. So they may be like physically bigger than you as a woman, as a man, like physically strong, a bit like a plum, let's say. There is no offense, but just stronger, bigger. I'm getting Bacchus or Dionysus, so maybe they love like partying, drinking wine. They love like good women or men. Maybe they're a bit like, I'm getting bisexual. Maybe where I was going with that? Like having a good time, like a hopeless romantic. I'm getting Apollo as well. So blonde hair, curly hair, brown hair, brownish chestnut, Messias. Oh, we have the Messiah, Messias. You can pause the video to translate like the aspecto luminoso, aspecto sombrio about them. So being like a starseed, a Messiah, let's say, bringing good news and fortune. I'm going to throw the astro dice in a bit. Jupiter. Now Jupiter is going to be like very sorry, I want to say that Jupiter is going to bless mainly Libra and Leo placements next year, 2026. So some of you may have Libra or Leo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Yeah, physically strong. Yeah, and the sage is still going and going. So there is a lot of like energy, like healing. You're being like spiritually protected. Let's see with the astro dice. Okay, 7th house, which is ruled by Libra. We have Capricorn. So we may be Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And I always forgot, is this like... I think this is the South North, but just to make sure, South North. Yeah, this is the South Node. Maybe you know them like in a past life, past connection. We have Capricorn, which is like a very karmic sign. So you have a karmic relationship with this person. And we have the 7th house, so maybe a business partner. Maybe you're going to meet in the work field or like in a legal case. Да или не, или да. А защо? Какъв е това? Негативна кармична връзка? Да или не, не или да. Позитивно да или не, не или да. Да или не. I'm getting a positive karmic relationship, like you have this soul contract, you have this soul tie. Sorry, I forgot to zoom in on the Ashwell dice. Maybe in a past life you have been like colleagues or working together and marriage was never in the cards, you didn't take this step, but now things are repaying because you need to get married, essentially. Yeah, it's destined to be like, it's your destiny, like you being blessed. I'm also getting with the card an écriture that you are writing your own destiny. It's like you are writing your current chapter. Maybe I think I said that some of you is an author, having like published books. Maybe this is how you're going to meet. You're going to love his or her books. You're going to meet like sparks, ignition. You get me. I just noticed that this was like turn my selenite heart. I'm hearing like in Japanese hato. Somebody has like a big hato, a big heart. Okay, we have Laura. Yeah, let's see with the tarot cards. Expansion. Expanding your horizons. And Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and we are currently in Sagittarius season when I'm recording this. So, philosophy, good jobs, good humor, and traveling. Maybe you're going to find each other through traveling. Okay, let's make a good brief. Okay, this was semi-good, just one last time. What was this song? It was by Daft Punk. One last time. Oh yeah, we're gonna celebrate. Yeah, yeah. Which was this song? So maybe this song is significant, maybe you know it. Daft Punk famous songs. Yeah, one more time we're gonna celebrate. Yeah, yeah. So check out the lyrics because I cannot play it here because I will be copyrighted. Yeah. So maybe you have like disco, going like to disco, to the club, having fun. I'm hearing this song by Lady Gaga. Let's have some fun. The beat is sick. I'm going to take a ride on your disco stick. Like it's a bit like sexual. So sexual energy is prominent. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords. First card, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, I'm getting with the sword. There is some kind of for some of you, this is a sign that you are maybe a confirmation that you're in physical separation and you need to reconcile. You need to put an end to a occurring cycle, a karmic cycle. Maybe you had like several lives when you were like colleagues working together like friends, but you never got married, and this is like telling you this is the time you have to put things in order. You have to act. Vous devez agir. Agir tout de suite. Agirez. Agirez, which is in French act, like get a move on. Also, the 7th house, again, it's ruled by Libra, and Libra is the sign of truth. I'm getting mud, the feather of mud. Somebody may have a tattoo of a feather using angel feathers as a confirmation. You may be having an angel, you work with angels. Yeah, angel symbolism. I'm getting Hinduism. Some of you may be hedonists, like from India. I'm getting like major. I'm also getting Islam, Christianity as religions as well. Okay, the Hierophant, ruled by Taurus, a major arcana. This means marriage. Like we covered, marriage. You need to get married because Taurus and Libra are ruled by which planet? Venus, that is right. So there is definitely like this connection, this spiritual agreement, contract if you will. And the Hierophant as a major arcana is telling you you need to put things in order also. Some of you may be old school, like you want to get married before you have sex or something in those lines. Somebody named, okay, the 5th. The 5th of November could be significant. Next 5th November, something could have happened this 5th November. Which is Scorpio, something could be Scorpios. Somebody could have V in their first, middle or last initial. Victor, Victoria, Veronica. Да или не? Не или да. Последно взимам ли? Да или не? Не или да. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, lovely. Yeah, they're like family oriented. They want to provide for their family, vice versa. Or there is a sign that you're destined like to have this marriage. Yeah, I'm getting this confirmation for those of you who are like saying, oh my god, I'm never going to get married, like my love life sucks, nothing is happening, all the other peoples are getting married, engaged. I'm hearing the Holy Spirit telling you, honey, don't worry, you are getting married, there is your sign. You're not going to end up like as an old mate or an old man, there is your sign. So marriage is in the cards, family abundance. Okay, one last card, please, Holy Spirit. And we have 5 and 10, so 5 plus 5 equals 10. A completion. Both of you are going to make this 10, like, equally. Okay, we have the 9 of Pentacles. We had the 10 and now with the 9 of Pentacles. So, opulence, radiance, power. Your person, I'm getting like singlehood, but like they're like very like powerful, sexy, like a good catch. You may be wondering, oh my god, how is this person still single, or how are you still single? Okay, at the bottom we have the High Priestess with Neptune energy, Pisces. It's funny because in the last pile we had the King and the Queen of Swords, which I channeled before I got them. The Queen was at the bottom, here it's the High Priestess, so we have this divine counterpart. Again, you are spiritually connected, divine counterpart, because we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. And if you don't know, in some tarot decks, like in some languages, the High Priestess is called La Papesse, which is the feminine version, the feminine form of the Pope. And in some version, like I said, this isn't the Hierophant, this is the Pope, il Papa, le Pape, el Papa, e la Papessa. Your spiritual marriage, spiritual connection. Okay, please excuse me for 1 second, pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3. Thank you very much for your patience. Nevertheless, that it was only 1 second of a delay. Now I stopped the camera on 144, so 1440. So some of you may be a part of the 144 of that frequency. You may be seeing this number or 444 quite a lot. And yeah, we were going with that, yeah. Okay, let's see with the mermaid cards. I'm getting somebody driving a really nice car, like with a leather saloon, like their seats may be leather. I'm getting BMW or Mercedes, Cadillac, a pickup. I'm hearing you say to them, come and pick me up. Which is that song by George Michael? Wake me up before you go, na na na. So look out for George Michael song. Somebody's name could be George or Michael's song. Wake me up. It's like a wake-up call, like Kundalini awakening, okay? And now it started playing in my head. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day, again by George Michael. So you may love this song. Christmas is approaching. Maybe last Christmas you broke their heart, vice versa. And there is something about recuperation, paying reparations, like mending things. Okay, 3 cards for pile number 3, Holy Spirit. I'm going to cover her experience with 33, somebody's biological age. Master number, life path number 6. The 6th of June, which is Gemini. Twin flame energy, soulmate. I'm going to cover her. Experience, so experiences. Manipulation de la nature. Cruauté de la recherche. Arrogance, so experiences. So manipulation of nature, cruelty of the researcher of searching, and arrogance. I'm getting experiences, and somebody needs to face their inner demons, their shadow side, like darkest night of the soul, healing. There are some addictions which they need to give up, some vices. Oh my god, those cards like flew and knocked the tree. I'm hitting 3 times see the charm. Something is going to happen in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years after you watch this video. I'm getting the Tower energy card with how the tree was knocked. So something coming in fast, some news, and there is your confirmation. And we have 2 cards. Да ги върнали? Да или не? Не или да. Okay, this was fast. Let's see. So this is maybe why might be coming as information to you. Okay, lovely. We have nostalgie. Okay, I'm loving those 2. I forgot to say if the physical characteristics of the cards represent some of yours, pick them up. Cards I pronounce it as hearts, so something with hearts. I'm going to cover him just in case, because YouTube 40, someone's biological age, life path number 4, the 4 of April, which is Aries. Kingdom Hearts could be significant like the video game, or Queen of Hearts in Alice in Wonderland. And the Queen of Hearts, I think it's the Queen of Cups, Scorpio energy, intuition, loving, divination. So, nostalgie, dépressivement, souffrance de la séparation, so depressions, suffering of the separation. So, you might find out that your person is suffering without you, or vice versa. Yeah, we have to like this is also with the energy card, which is like the Tower moment, storm coming. So prepare for the storm, the calm before the storm, some kind of a great revelation, things coming to the surface. And with all those dark colors, like working through your inner darkness, your darkest night of the soul. Okay, we literally had this card in pile number 2. If you're coming from pile number 2, you know. If you're guided to see pile number 2 after this pile, you will know. Okay, we have number 15, so it's biological age. The 15th of June, which is Gemini, the 6th of June. Divination, prophétie, sort, destinée, chance, future. Divination, prophecy, spell, magic, destiny, destined, and future chance. So yeah, you're going to find out that you are destined to be together, that there is some kind of a prophecy, as we covered, south north, future chance with this person, like you're destined to be. So I won't be surprised, which is the 7 of Cups, if your intuition is quite heightened, like your senses, receiving information, receiving guidance, knowing what to do and where to go. And in a GP we're going to draw 6 cards from my physical characteristics, so pick whatever resonates and discard the rest. I'm loving we're starting like with this darker light, like there is a battle between dark and light. Then we move to the storm, like the darkest night of the soul, and now we are preparing for the storm. The storm hits and the storm is going away, like a new beginning, a renaissance, divination. White and brown hair. Also, somebody is going to see things from a different perspective, like firstly in the spiritual realm, like with their third eye, and then in the physical, somebody has been like too blunt, too blinded by the truth, like the truth was literally hitting their face, it was literally in front of their face, you are there, trusting your intuition. I'm getting with this like something was like written, maybe you have seen a tarot video, maybe this video, and you weren't like believing. There was something about believing is, no, seeing is not believing, something in those lines, like with the fairies. So you may love fairies, you may work with the fairies, with the fairy folk. And it was something like you saw it in a video, you saw it like written, you didn't believe it, and then it hit you in your eyes like it happened. And I just noticed with the clear quartz, things are going to get like crystal clear messages, telepathy. Okay, 6 cards, please. Holy Spirit, physical characteristics of power number 3. Future spells. I'm going to draw this card. I'm going to get this card. Mustaci, so mustaches, facial hair. Kloštova, so skinny. Okay, or maybe they have been for you. And I put it like under Jupiter. Obiscusmen, which is depilated, so removing body hair. Somebody may be a beautician, like doing like waxing, depilation with an epilator. Pollen, so chubby fat, if you will. No offense, maybe they have been like this, or they're like a bit like big and chubby. Okay, those are too many cards. 2 more cards, please. Nasredenor, so average in height, your average. Average maybe in the country you're living, so if you are both Dutch and you're living in the Netherlands, so the average height is around 180 meters. Athletično, so athletically built, athletical. So yeah, somebody could be like skinny and slim, chubby like full, and they're like working out and they have like this new body, let's say. Okay, we have a little bit more time. We're going to see. Now I'm hearing Pink song. Just give me a reason. No. It was like a duet. A lot of channeled songs, so maybe you're communicating with music, telepathic communication, so pay attention to songs, random songs, music, covers, which are popping in your mind like randomly. They're like hidden messages, so check the lyrics, listen to them. Maybe your person is listening to them, and at the same time when you're like hearing them, there is a message. Some of you may have studied music, played musical instruments, been a part of a band, maybe. Okay, somebody may have worked in a bank, like finances, or wants to work in a bank. This is like with the Big Bang Theory, so the Big Bang Theory, the TV series, could be significant. There's going to like be this like Big Bang between you. Music, some of you may be musicians, like creating music, songwriters, like really writing lyrics, mixing music, a DJ, something like those lines. So music, it's a very vital, very important part of your lives. To drink some tea. Somebody may be a fan of tea, also lemons could be significant. I know that in Italy the lemon motifs are quite popular, especially near the Lake Como, Milano. Somebody may love like lemon cheese. There's information like lemon cheesecake, lemon cake, limoncello, which is like a digestive drink, very popular. Limoncello, lemons. When life gives you lemons, make a lemonade. Somebody could have had like a lemonade state when they were like little. They love lemonade. Things may seem a bit like sour, but then you add sugar, so reconciling and being together. The energy of the lemon, somebody may have this energy of their aura, like yellow aura. I know that somebody said that yellow aura are narcissists, but in the sense maybe somebody has been a narcissist, but with yellow, I'm getting refreshness, summer, vitality, energy, vigorness, optimism, and solar plexus chakra. So somebody has a strong solar plexus chakra, they need to attend their solar plexus chakra. Yeah, something in those lines. Нещо друго има ли тук? Да или не? Не или да. Okay, my lovelies, I'm going to... Okay, David just popped in, so somebody's name could be David. So yeah, I'm going to leave your reading right here. I hope that the message resonated. If so, please give me a like, comment down below and subscribe to help me boost and grow my channel. My name is Martin. I'm looking at my lovelies. I had the pleasure of being your personal guide and reader for today. I'm wishing you all the very best of luck. Write me down below how things are turning out for you. Don't forget that you can always book a personal reading with me to get more like channel messages, names, time frames via the email address down in the description box and the first pinned comment. And do not forget that I love you, love yourself, and until next time, bye bye.